to the NOS Energy Start Can, and green with the USAC AMSOIL Sprint Car National Championship. You're going to dash off the turns 1 and 2, side by side, 3 wide to the front of the pack to kick things off here. They're going to challenge for the lead. The 3P to the outside, 92 to the inside. Lap number 1. The champ going to come around to show the way. Kyle Cummins leads, Stockton running in the second spot. Kevin Thomas Jr. up into third. Briggs Danner running in fourth. The 57 of Logan Seavey getting shuffled back to fifth. Challenge for the sixth spot. Leary down to the inside to Jake Swanson as they make their way through turns 3 and 4. The 21 AZ trying to clip the coupon. He gets a 2-for-1 deal around to the front straightaway. Maybe. Logan Seavey holds on to the fifth spot by 0.046 seconds. The 21 AZ not done, though, as they look to the inside. Challenge for the race lead. New contender. Here comes the 3R, Kevin Thomas Jr. He's worked by Stockton. He's coming after the Avanti Windows and Doors number 3P. Battle of the threes at the front of this one. Kevin Thomas with a big run onto the back straightaway. Got it this time as they work off into turns 3 and 4. Cummins back up to the top. Kevin Thomas going to back her up the racetrack. Forces Cummins on the binders. Kevin Thomas coming around to lead the way with 4 laps in the books. Cummins leading the opening 3. Kevin Thomas takes over as they work onto the far side of the speedway. Stockton running in the third spot. CJ Leary in the meantime trying to take away fourth from Briggs Danner. Had it last time by. Danner able to make his way back by. They'll come around this time. It will be the Oshucks Roasted Car number 39 holding on to the position. Challenge for the lead, maybe. Here comes Cummins looking at the outside. Kevin Thomas, he's got unwanted company here. He'll work down to the inside of turn number 3. Sticks it down to the bottom of the exit. Turn number 4. Cummins with momentum around to the front straightaway within a car length here as they come to the start-finish line. 0.064 seconds was the difference. Cummins back up on the cushion, pedaling hard. Kevin Thomas better grip on the inside. He's going to hold on to the race lead as they work onto the back straightaway. Working the hub into 3. Lets the car slide up a little bit at the exit. Turn number 4. Does Cummins have the run again? He does not. It'll be Kevin Thomas Jr. holding on to it. Down around the tires, rolls the 3R. Up on the boards goes the 3P as they hustle onto the back straightaway. In the meantime, Chase Stockton has started to reel in your top 2 drivers. He had lost ground. Now starting to reel them in as they come around once more. Briggs Danner sitting in the 4th spot. CJ Leary running in 5th. Logan Seavey running in 6th. Jake Swanson running in 7th. Justin Grant finds himself in 8th. Stevie Sussex and Mitchell Moles right now running at your top 10. Into traffic. Kevin Thomas has to kick her sideways. Backs her up the racetrack, and that opens the door for Kyle Cummins. To the outside. Back into the race lead goes the 3P. Kyle Cummins takes advantage in traffic. Kevin Thomas nearly into the back of the 79. Back that thing up in a hurry. Still not able to get the run. Lane blocked by slower traffic. Rolls down to the bottom. Kevin Thomas with a better run to the far side of the racetrack. Danner still right there in pursuit. They're battling for second, and Kyle Cummins able to pick his way through traffic. Is open it back up 1.2 seconds last time by. Danner up on the outside. Got it this time. He's up to second. So Briggs Danner 5th to 2nd. Kevin Thomas Jr. back to 3rd. Cheats her up onto the cushion through turns 3 and 4. Kevin Thomas with a fantastic run there to the exit on the inside line. Closes up but couldn't get back by on the back straightaway. Thought he was going to get it. No, Briggs Danner going to deny him the advance. They'll close back up in the 3P. Kyle Cummins might want to watch out here. They'll come around to 6 laps remaining. Kevin Thomas Jr. hits his marks perfectly down to the inside through 3 and 4. Back in the second goes the 3R. Backs it up the racetrack, dimes it back down to the bottom of the exit. Turn number 2 launches onto the back straightaway. Briggs Danner back to 3rd. Kevin Thomas this time misses the bottom a little bit, takes her around to no man's land a little bit. Briggs Danner out to the outside. Going to bring it up within a half a car here. Tries to get back to 2nd. Still chasing Kyle Cummins. They've closed up on him and now losing ground as we have less than 5 laps remaining. Traffic looming ahead of your leaders, though. The 10th taking off here as they work onto the back straightaway. Coming around this time, the lap coat's going to fly. Cummins coming up on slower traffic. Bounces her hard off of the cushion. Briggs Danner trying to close rapidly. One more time around Dodge City Raceway Park. Cummins having to vacate the top and go to the bottom as he works on a lap car onto the back straightaway. Danner closing quickly. Where does he go into turns 3 and 4? Cummins going to have to stick down to the bottom. Briggs Danner going to the top. Comes up on the lap car. Into the back bumper of the slower machine, and that will secure the deal for the 3P. Kyle Cummins gets the job done here at Dodge City. Briggs Danner in 2nd. Kevin Thomas Jr. in 3rd.